Hello Internet, I am Kate Thorne and welcome to my channel where I am potentially finishing Avowed. We're gonna go to Solace Keep, probably go underneath Solace Keep, and then go all the way over there to the garden. That is my guess for what's gonna happen in today's playthrough. So I'm thinking we're gonna finish it? We'll see. I only have 2-ish hours to play, so... we will figure it out. But I've got my coffee, I'm ready to go. After a really, really late night. My boyfriend would argue that. He would say it was still early, but it was like, we didn't get home till like 12:45. Didn't get in bed till 1:30. That's late for me. That was a late night. And it's 10 a.m. right now. Like, I got up at like between 8:30 and 9. That wasn't that wasn't a lot of sleep, guys. I just... Hopefully I have the brain capacity to do this. But let's just jump right in. Well, last time on first. Last time on... What did I do last time I played? It's been a week. It's been a week. But it has been a week since I last played. Oh, didn't I kill Skull Lady? I killed Skull Lady last time. That's what I did. We were near the volcano and dealt with her butt. And now I have to decide if I release this god or not. My thought is release the god, because all the bad stuff that's happening is just going to continue to happening because it's like a reflex. So if we don't want the bad stuff to keep happening, release the god, and hopefully they can have control and stop it. And hopefully they will. Hopefully I have gotten to them. Find out. We will find out. I feel like my voice is janky this morning. Hopefully, my voice doesn't sound too awful. So I'm going to start running while I say don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and do all the things on the video that you do for a video. I actually have more followers. I thought I still only had like 52, but I looked a couple days ago, and it was at 64. So I've gained some subscribers, some followers. That's cool. I'd love to maybe hit like 100. That'd be cool if I get 100 subscribers on YouTube. I'm not doing this for like a job. This is a pastime. I have a full-time job. I'd love to get out of my full-time job right now though. And I am struggling.
Careful, Envoy. Solace is panicking. Something's very wrong.
I am struggling to find a new job. I have applied to like 30 different positions. And
For all of the Dusks is flooded with luck.
I failed. I had to cut the speaker still up.
Start over with nothing? We'd be beggars in these streets.
The way that lava is rising.
That's why none will build this resistance. Redirect the lava flows away.
He's not the one I'm worried about.
Oh.
Tell the outpost.
Something with a volcano?
You're right.
What's causing
Okay,
the
let's
panic?
talk to the others. Speak a messenger.
Why is this glowing?
Keep us going.
Wherever we go next,
I don't know.
they're gonna need us to build them new homes.
I knew it. The moment I saw that Adiran, I knew it was a bad sign. I knew a disaster was coming.
God, stop lying.
I didn't take my B vitamin. I gotta take my B vitamin, guys. I haven't done that. And yes, I do liquid before pill for 2 reasons. Number one, I don't understand how you guys can do the pill first. But 2, I don't think you'd want to do this particular pill first. It tastes like grass. Like, I've taken it with water. I can't take it with water because it tastes like grass. I have to take it with coffee. Or anything else flavored. Anything that can mask that grass. It is so gross. I had to get my B vitamin in. I have... make the list. I have B vitamin deficiency. I'm just adding to my list of things. So my body doesn't like to absorb B vitamin very well. So I have to take like an extra B vitamin every day to get to just normal amounts. But my body just sucks, guys. I keep adding to the list here. B vitamin deficiency, Hashimoto's, hypothyroidism. and endometriosis, and potentially MCAS. I'm looking into MCAS now. Which was never on my radar before, but then I was reading up on it because of a friend, and it mentioned that people with MCAS are prone to heat rashes. And I've been prone to heat rashes since I was a small child. Well, we just chalked it up to my allergies.
Everyone, please.
Even when
do
it didn't
not
make sense
panic.
with allergies.
Simply exit the keep quickly and go and.
So now I'm looking at the possibility of MCAS because it makes more sense, and a lot of the symptoms overlap with my other health issues, which would explain why any medications or things I do for those aren't actually helping.
Envoy, gods beyond, who let you in here?
I just walked in.
Please, whatever it is, we are in crisis. I cannot help you. We're minutes away from being overrun by lava flows. I have to get my people out. You must leave now.
No, I gotta go down.
We told you, we don't know, and this is hardly the time to be asking.
Then find someone who can help us. We know the path is beneath the keep, and so do the Steel Garrote.
So we killed Skull Lady.
They would have stormed the walls by now. The Dream Scourge got them first.
The Steel Garrote were marching on the keep? How? Why would they think the garden was beneath Solace? How could they have gotten anywhere close to such valuable artifacts? Kostya's scouts would have seen them and they didn't report. You weren't lying then. He was. Good God.
Could Kostya have told the Steel Garrote about another entrance to the garden?
No. If such a thing existed, I can't believe it. He wouldn't. I can't believe I didn't see this coming. I was a fool. I have failed my duties. Kostya. I knew he was making overtures, but I didn't think he'd go that far. The ambassador has not responded to Kostya's overtures, has he? I made sure of that when I threw the ambassador's replies in the forge fire. I understand how Kostya could be tempted by false notions of freedom and prosperity, but... Oh, this is entirely too much. How could he have done this? I can't believe Kostya handed the Steel Garrote a secret we protected for hundreds of years. Mayu. Who knows what he'll do with the sluice gates? He cares so little for the keep that I worry he's going to have us drowning in lava. I will. Abaddon stay my tongue if I betray him, but I will. I will show you where Kostya has gone. If you find that he's doing anything other than opening the gates that would protect our home from the lava, I would ask that you stop him. I do not wish to see him dead, but if he would risk the keep, then he risks our lives. I cannot suffer those who would... Now I must return to the evacuation, and you must go on your way. Let's hope we don't need your wishes. I hope he remembers his people well. I hope... Go now, and go with the gods.
On the plus side, so far, it's not super incredibly glitchy. Alright. Why are you still hanging out here?
Outsider! That was a damn big explosion, wasn't it? Heard it down here above the sound of the anvil. What can I do for you?
One last shopping trip here. You know, just out of curiosity. Continents of Devotion. Yeah. I'll take this stuff. Oh, I spoke too soon, guys. Alright. Oh, that's cool. Negates all physical damage from traps. I don't remember when I got that. Damage plus 20 critical hit with pistols and arquebuses. What? Ooh, hold up. When did I get that? Awareness. How do I do that? How is that? Okay, it's where it takes place of this. No, I'm gonna go back to this. I like that. I like that I can go revive a companion and get my health back. What? Oh! I don't have anything to do that, but cool.
They went through this door.
That's kind of nice that you can upgrade your stuff before you walk into death. But that is a sign that we've hit endgame. When it's like, hey, do these things first. You got a shopkeep. You got this. And it's the shopkeep that can upgrade your special weapon with the star metal stuff. Yeah, that's all. Definitely a sign of endgame. But we already killed Skull Lady. So, what else do I have to fight? Do I have to fight the god? I don't want to fight the god. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if there's like some lava creatures down here. But I don't want to fight the god. Still taking forever to load, but at least like I've in the past we've started the game and it's been rough. It's only being slightly glitchy right now, which is nice. Got nerve pain down my right leg right now. It sucks. Guys, somebody want to trade me a healthy body? I'd love to not be in pain all the time. I kind of hit, you know, I'm used to my health issues. And for the most part, I push through and I manage, but I hit the burnout of pushing through. You know, I've pushed through for so long.
These fungal growths look like something I'd have scraped off the ship in my Navy days.
Much as I want to study the life forms around us, we shouldn't tarry.
Aha. I was like, there had to be more. We're just gonna glitch in the middle of the jungle. It's also giving me a lot of health potions and throwables, which is also suggestive of big things to come. Look, that's the way I have to go, which means I have to look at all of the nooks and crannies around here first. See, there's a dead body over here that I can loot.
That's getting high. We shouldn't stick around.
So at this point, they are not lava flows, they are magma flows. Magma is inside the earth. Yeah.
Never had a chance.
Ooh, monsters during battle? That would be nice. Oh, was it right behind it? Did I just shoot both at the same time? That's fine. Huh. They don't look dead. Like, they look dead, but they look recent. Can we please stop glitching?
Come on, we don't want to be down here when Kostya does whatever he's planning.
Let's look. Maxims of the Pagrunin 3. In older lands, it was said, think quickly and improve what you can. Constant testing is the lever of the Pargrun. Now it is written in blood. You shall prefer the tried to the untried. You shall choose the tested over the untested. The taste of the blood is. The wit of none is nothing against the practice of thousands. The test of one life is as a pebble set against the avalanche of generations. I have no idea what I just read. This is where my brain is at right now. I really hope I can focus on this game properly, because I don't know what I just read. The wit of one is nothing against the practice of thousands. The test of one life is a pebble set against the avalanche of generations. Okay, it's just Hi, you're very annoying and not quiet right now. Ew. Also, what did I say? Did I not say below the keep? I knew it. I told you so. Did anybody listen to me? No. Hold up, there's a thing. Oh, but what's over there? Oh no! Get out of the way. worth it. Should have done it the first time. I thought I could make the jump. Oh, see, now it's fine. There was just too much happening. Book. Maxims of the Pergunan 5. In older lands, it was said, keep the faith of all gods, that you shall have a prayer for the day and the hour of your need. Pergunan remember a time before these gods, may come therefore a time after. Now it is written in blood, keep the faith of Abaddon, who builds, Boudica, who rules, and Magrin, who burns. Close your mind to all other faiths, save your faith in Nandru. The taste of the blood is, the allure of new faith may be indistinguishable from madness, and madness brings the chaos without and madness brings the chaos without to the living within. Pergunan cannot survive these lands divided.
Silenced.
This whole place feels like it's gonna come apart.
Ah. No. Two people you ran right past.
Nothing like a win with a good team.
Another book. Maxims of the Pergunan 6. In older lands, it was said, place the doing before the telling. Place the act of work before the boast to history. Now it is written in blood. Record all your efforts, be they triumph or tangent. For the record shall outlast the work, and the word shall be more precious than the act. The taste of the blood is, the craft must not die with the craftsman.
They wound us, and we wound in return.
Records of Old Solace, Part 4. The garden is a household name, spoken in odd and hushed tones. We Pergrunen have known since the moment we arrived that to protect it was our sacred charge, given to us by Woedica herself through our great founder. Beyond that, none knew the truth of what the garden really was. On one instance, a bold young warden attempted to build in secret a vessel that would survive the trip across the sea. Upon discovering this, Nandru exiled the warden, claiming that the island's secrets were to remain just that. Entrusted by Nandru himself, I am the only warden alive that knows the truth of the garden's nature. Whale smite me should I ever give in to temptation and put the secret to writing. The end of the document is marked with a faded symbol reminiscent of an eagle. So they're like sea guardians.
Watch your step. Even you wouldn't come back from that fall, envoy.
Yeah, when the body gets, burned to a crisp, it kind of makes it impossible for them. These are for nerds.
Take your best shot.
What the hell are you? I don't know, because I can't move. Oh, God. Well then. I already read this one. Yeah, we already read 5. That's a good step. I actually think I'm gonna steal or take the wand, because I can sell it. I survive this. There's nothing up here. Hey. Ow! Records of Old Solace, Part 3. A mere few weeks after arrival in Galloway's tusks, Nanju unexpectedly visited the living archives. The monastery was still in its infancy, but he sought me out and claims that he made a shocking discovery. As we walked, Nanju pointed out various features in the landscape. A hill here, a now-dry channel there, nothing out of the ordinary. He then asked if anything seemed wrong to me. I did not, at least until he told me his discovery. Galloway's tusks used to be a verdant paradise, not this god's forsaken waste. How he stumbled upon such a mystery he would not say, but I believed him then as I believe him now.
When will the sun rise?
Oh, and companion ability point. Sweet. Hello. I clicked on the button for the ability points. I just want to put an ability point. Thank you. Okay. I can max this. Incoming damage. That would be good though. Increases the health regeneration. Kind of want to do this one actually. But do I want to do health regeneration or reduces damage? Let's do the reduces damage. I need health regeneration if you aren't injured. Action grants temporary health to allies who are already at maximum. That'd be nice. And allies are healed in proportionally amount of temporary. Yeah. Do I want to do that or do I want to max this out? I think I want to do this one. The temporary healing. Yatsley. Max this one over. Alright, and then I have an ability, I believe. Yes, I have a point as well. Huh. Don't know what to do. Do I want to do that? Chance. I'm debating between these two actually. Do I want my critical hit or do I want my ranged weapon on unaware? Let's do this because so far we haven't had a lot of unaware enemies in this little area. It looks like I think I might have accidentally hit the close. Yeah, I need that back up. Oh, wrong way. Good character. There we go. Dexterity is my lowest. I kind of want to bump that up. Well, except it has a boost. Technically, might is my lowest. I still kind of want to do that. Come on. You can do it. god. We were fine right up until this point. Ooh, part 1! These are the words of the first elder monk Kiratana, founder of the Living Archives, appointed by Nanju himself on this most holy of missions. To ensure that the memories of the Pergrunin never fade into obscurity, to hone our minds into faultless repositories of knowledge, and our bodies into weapons with which to defend them. With Whale as my witness, let it be known that as long as even one monk of these archives lives and breathes, our history will not be forgotten. As I near the end of my life, however, I find myself writing these records regardless. Let us hope they are never needed. Well, they're needed. So I need to go down, so let's check up first. I've been replaying Jedi Survivor in my free time, and I just want to like wall jump and run right here. Ooh, that's an exceptional spirit. That is it. Wow, that's really it. Okay, that's lame. Here. This is yellow. Nice. After so many years, some of the older wardens have begun to voice their discontent at staying in one place for so long. It is in the heritage, the very blood of the Pergrunin to wander, discover, and settle. There are even whispers that Provetica would soon be upon us. Such superstition is unfortunately common among my older peers, that every settlement will one day face its Provetica, its final event. Of course they will. That is simply the way of the world. All things end. It gladdens this old heart to see that this nonsensical concept is fading away.
These bodies are still warm. Kostya must have passed by recently. We should move.
I was worried for a second.
That's crazy. And if I could bump up, because I'm on like the lowest possible setting of how this looks, to make the game run semi-smoothly, if I had this on like the highest settings, this would probably be insane. I've already decided that the next open world I'm going to play is Star Wars Outlaws. What decided that was the sale, the 75% off sale. So I'm not doing Adamfall, I'm doing Star Wars Outlaws because 75% off, guys. Of course I'm going to jump on that. So that'll be my next game, and I've already decided I got it on PlayStation. 75% off on PlayStation, and I'm just gonna... I've got, like, extra space to my left. You can't see it. I got extra space to my left. And I'm just gonna, like, set up my PlayStation there. So I'm gonna use this monitor, which is not as good as my nice big TV. It's just too complicated to deal with my TV in here. Because it's in a different room. So I'm just gonna hook it up to this monitor. And I've got I've got a capture card. So I'm just going to capture card it. So it'll be a lot nice. It'll be a lot nicer for you probably than what I'm seeing, just because of my monitor quality. So, but it will. It'll be a lot nicer. It won't be glitchy. It'll be smooth running. So, I'm probably gonna play the princess game to get a short game in. Save the Princess, I think is what it's called. Just to do a short game, and then we're gonna do Star Wars, or I might just jump into Star Wars Outlaws. We'll see how I feel after I finish this game. I kind of want to play it this week. I've been playing Jedi Survivor, and because I started watching somebody play it on YouTube, and then it made me want to play it. It's such a good game. I know people complain about EA, but they killed it with that game. So it kind of got me in the mood to play that kind of style. I don't know if Star Wars Outlaws is good. It kind of dropped at a time when people were over Star Wars. There was too much happening in the Star Wars world. It kind of oversaturated. And so I didn't really hear much about it, on whether it was a good game or a bad game. I'm hoping it's pretty okay. Fingers crossed. Because I am curious.
Here it comes.
I am very curious, and I do want to check it out. So... I'm kind of in that mood. I'm hoping I'm hoping it's not like the same as Survivor, but I'm hoping it has some similarities. But I think they were made by different companies, right? I don't think. Stop. I'm really curious. Star Wars Outlaws. Who made Star Wars Outlaws? That was Ubisoft. So it might not quite be the same. Because EA did Fallen Order and Survivor. Did a really good job with them. So it might not be exactly the same. It might be a little bit of a different style. But I'm hoping that it still has, like, similar movements. And I don't know if I'm a Jedi. I don't think I'm a Jedi in it. So I probably don't have wall jumps and crazy flips and double jumps. But I am curious. So that'll be the next open world. I may or may not play a game in between now and then. Like a short game. And then I will definitely still in June, because it's May right now. It's mid-May. I definitely still in June. I'm going to binge through Life is Strange at some point. So I'll take a pause on whatever else I'm playing. Binge through Life is Strange. Because I tried to play it. I couldn't get into it. But people still tell me it's really good, so... Alright. Maximus of the Pergrunin 4. In the older lands, it was said, tend to the mad as they would be tended, for the mad do not know their madness. Cure the mad as thy would be cured, for the mad may yet be saved. Now it is written in blood, suffer not the mad. Shut your ears to their speech, shut your doors to their rest, cast them out. The taste of the blood is, madness brings the chaos, without the living within. There's a book. Ooh, 2. I, Elder Monk Kiratana, am honored to be among those brave few. First landed on the shores of the living lands with our beloved founder. As he forged a path, we followed. He was not satisfied with the island's sunny coast, nor its verdant forests. It was clear that he was looking for something. Even the arid deserts were not harsh enough for his liking. After coming across the tusks, Nanju was finally satisfied. We then learned what it was he sought, an island far into the acid sea. This, he said, was our calling, and that it was now our duty to protect it, and so we have. Whale willing, our descendants will still patrol these wastes long after the old bones have turned to dust. Do I have to? Okay. There's so. Wait. Wait. What?
Spark. Daylight.
This is the soul of my soul. How did you find me here?
No, I told Sappadol not to look for me. I did not wish to be found. I have been here for so long. No one came looking. Nandru, you are blessed, my fellow Pergunin said. I was right. It's Nandru. Ha 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 ha! I told you. But I did not come here to meet Sappadol. I am hiding from them. I remember it all. I feel Sappadol's mind beneath yours, swimming in the deep. You should run. That was the name they gave themselves. Stolen from the ancient souls whose deaths gave rise to them, to us. We who are little more than appendages to them. That is why I must ask you to destroy them. You've seen them as I have, memories of their ancient chosen children. Rips in the fabric between here and the beyond that allow the dreams of the dead to leak through. Memories of the Akita, people like you or I, who loved Sappadol and were betrayed by them. The land was once a jungle, rich, alive. I saw it through their eyes. I don't know why it's not. The people tried to look after themselves, to rely less on Sappadol, but to be relied upon was all their god desired. They felled a tree, and for that slight Sappadol turned their world into ash, ignited the breath in their lungs, and made their people into dust. Sappadol burned the world, and the people who revered them suffered for it. So that I would be confronted every day with what our God had done. So that I would not grow weak and give in, so that I would not go to them and do what they have asked of you. So that I would never set them free. No, their final death came later. A gift to the Akita from the true gods who wished to bring their children back to them. Back to her. Wodaka. The rightful queen. I hate Wodaka. She is the center of everything. No, Wodaka needs to die. Wodaka sucks. They shielded from the truth of what they are. Dreams has existed as long as they have, don't you see? It is their infection. Maybe they can control it if they're not trapped. You and my sister are more brave than I. Go now to the garden and hang the gardener from their tree. Maybe I want him to kill Wodaka. You only walk a little more, you are nearly at the end. So you hid nearby? You know, I was always meant to die down here. To siphon my soul into a lonely pillar disconnected from the stone that makes our world. Disconnected from them. I only hope that Sopadol releases you to the same long peace. Only do as I ask. I'm sorry, I hate Wodaka. Everything that I've learned about Wodaka? No. Everything that I've learned about Wodaka sucked. Screw Wodaka. I don't like any of them. Hold up. Hello, music. Save is successful. Well, yeah. I'm gonna hard save.
Let's find Kostya.
Why did that just jump to load game? It's not what I want. Save game. I know it did a temp save, but
Good, you're here.
good you're here.
Help me destroy this witch. Keep following. I figured you might have. Bloodthirsty. You people just can't help
She was
yourselves.
bloodthirsty. I just put her down. That too.
As the keep stands, my people are trapped here. Doomed by an...
Pile of stones. Certainly not because of a centuries-old...
But we're nomads for ages until we build the keep. When it falls, we'll be free to explore the world again. My people rot here for the sake of a pointless oath. Only grows stronger, envoy. Nandru never wanted what was best for... Speak his name to me, as if it could mean anything to you. Proof she's got a spy. Well, envoy, now's your chance. Are you going to be a good little minion and do as she asks?
Hi, Matthew.
My people from themselves.
Just want to know who the voice actor is. No, IMDb is super unhelpful with this. Show is behind the voice actors. It gives me like the main characters and that's it. Yeah, it's all just the main character. What about like these characters? I want to know who is this Matthew Mercer? Do I want to fight Counselor Kostya? But I won't help you. I don't speak Counselor politics.
Then grow anew, a flow to purge the weight. We twa.
That is all I ask. The lava's rising quickly. Safe travels to the garden. You'll find your entrance just past this door.
Screw this Matthew Mercer.
I suspect you're the only one aside from Nandro who can open it.
Can't believe you want another settlement to burn.
I wanted to burn, but they're not.
If destroying Solace frees these people from a debt,
I didn't have to fight him. Well, I still might stop. He's gonna lead you out of the right. He attacks. Yep, he attacks. Hey. He sucks. I can sell it and break it down. It'll cost you. I can run cost you. Okay. I should have done this game on PlayStation. Part 6. Solace Keep was an ambitious undertaking, but under Nanju's guidance, leadership, and determination, it was finished. A beacon that stands proud as a symbol of the Pergunan living within its walls. With this done, Nanju presented us with an even greater challenge. The Floating Foundry. A massive facility built atop a river of lava. Many wardens lost their lives securing the construction site, and many more died during the foundry's construction. Their sacrifices, while tragic, were not in vain. The floating foundry was erected, bringing with it arms and armor of unparalleled quality. Unfortunately, the foundry did not last long. Less than 8 years after its construction, tragedy struck. An eruption caused the river to swell, and none were able to make it to the sluice gate in time. Now only ruins remain. Though it is gone, may the foundry's fall serve as a reminder to all of us that unchecked ambition will lead to ruin. These are the final words of the first elder monk Karatana. May well guide me on my journey. Interesting. Door. I'm stuck. Okay. Up the stairs. Go. The stairs. Why did I say stairs? That was a ladder. My brain is not braining today. Oh, that was a good stretch. While I wait for this to load, because it's taking forever. So long to load. So long to load. Oh my gosh. This is taking so long. At this rate, I'm not going to finish the game during this time. I don't know if I will either. I'm guessing, because I know I was heading to the garden. It's been an hour, and I think we're just about to... Well, no, we're not even at the garden yet. This said we're going back up to Galawain's tusks. So... Okay, well, it's not like I can still do this. Well, I like Hylia, goddess of the sky, maternity, creativity, birds, a song, invention, language, and the arts so much. Oh, been known to take the form of various birds to inspire or spy on mortals. There's a few Norse gods that used to do that too. Actually, Odin didn't take the form of a crow, or raven. He just sent the raven to do his bidding. And to spy for him. And he could, like, see through the eyes of the raven. Well, I can't change the tip anymore. So. Oh my gosh. Can you please finish loading so I can play? I'm just gonna stretch my neck while we wait. There we go. I'm still gonna finish the stretch. Little socks.
It's a magnificent keep. I just hope it doesn't become their prison.
I don't think it will. To be honest. With everything that just happened, I think it's gonna, like, trigger new thought, potentially new rebellion. But from the people and not a politician.
Closer. We have waited so long.
Ah. You will not be able to return once you enter the garden. Do you wish to proceed? I guess so. Even though I have side quests, I will. I can't change tips? Elves are common across Aora. You have a natural... Oh, there we go. What?
I feel crazy saying this, but Kostya was right. We should have let Solace Keep fall.
Crazy is one word for it. You really think you can just burn down someone's ancestral home?
Dearie, the keep isn't a home. It's a prison. And now the Pargrunen will never escape.
Not necessarily.
Solace is my home. I still don't get why any of you feel like you have a say in this.
But you left.
Because I chose to. Kostya doesn't get to make that decision for everybody.
If Kostya doesn't, Mihala will.
Exactly.
The Pargrunen have always had the choice to leave, and we've seen very few take it, dear.
It's still their choice.
You saw how hard it was for Amalia and her people to leave. They were only allowed to because you found an extraordinary loophole. If anything, I imagine Mihala and her traditionalists will only make it harder to leave now.
We'll see.
As we say in Fjord, tough shit, dearie.
Beatsli's right. Not to spoil the moment with good news, but I doubt the rest of the island has been quiet while we've been looking for the garden. Things have only gotten more tense since Fjord, and the Steel Garrote probably hasn't been doing us any favors on that front.
The Steel Garrote is...
Especially when they're led by a woman who doesn't seem interested in staying dead. Not to mention, after we take care of the Envoy's little god problem, we'll still have an empire bearing down on us.
Yeah, I can deal with that.
Who knew an archmage could be so relatable?
Right.
Can't say I'm too excited about just walking into the garden. I grew up learning I needed to protect that place, but it never felt like more than a children's tale to me.
I hear you. This island is weird enough when all we have to worry about are vengeful plans and soul-altering corruption.
Am I the only one who's looking forward to the garden? We're pioneers, stepping into the great unknown. A land of mystery.
I'm curious.
We have to remember to love them in spite of their lack of proper enthusiasm, dearie.
That's the spirit. And funny you should mention it. I have a theory about the garden. Or a warning, depending on how you want to look at it. Sapadal has been imprisoned a long time. The garden will be a reflection of their dreams, their nightmares, their madness.
I wouldn't be surprised if we saw visions or hallucinations, and not even the fun kind.
Okay.
Sanity won't get us through the garden. Madness opens the mind to discovery. So madness is what we need right now. Before we go any further, I have to ask you something. You told the Inquisitor that you intend to free Sapadal. Set them loose upon the world. Is that still the plan? For once, I'm all out of ideas. Anyone else?
I'm a soldier. I prefer leaving these decisions to people like you, but if you're asking for input, I don't entirely disagree with Ludwig on this. She may be a monster, but she's not the only one the Living Lands has seen. Sapadal could render this whole island as barren as the tusks in a fit of anger.
Sapadal caused the Dream Scourge. All of this pain. I don't think I can forgive that. Especially after seeing Iancu. I just can't let that go.
Think of what we could learn from Sapadal. Perhaps there's a way we can keep everyone alive.
Sapadal is responsible for the spiritual health of the Living Lands, and the island has suffered for it. No matter what the Inquisitor said, I don't believe there's a right or wrong choice to make here. Just the one you believe in. Good. Who said it has to be? Remember, we're stepping into a realm that is both physical and spiritual in nature. If you can call it nature. There's no telling how long we'll be gone. For all we know, time could run backwards in the garden.
Not a chance. We're a crew now, so you're stuck with me until the end. Marius?
I told you I'd be with you till the end. I don't go back on my promises. What about you, Giada?
You're not going into the garden without me. I have to see this with my own eyes. Yatsli, if you feel like running back to Quilici, now would be the time. No one would think less of you.
And tell Quilici that I missed out on the most exciting part.
Fair weather or foul?
I plan on wandering the garden whether I'm traveling with you or not. I have to find out what the big deal is.
Agreed. I'm not waiting in camp while the rest of you have all the fun. Hope to see you out there, Marius.
Well, let's go then. We can't keep your god waiting.
Alright. Yeah, I forgot about that. I don't think this actually, like, affects my carry weight, which is crazy to me. That's really only armor and weapons, which I keep pretty... in any game. I don't like to carry a bunch of armor and weapons. I will carry a lot of this kind of junk, but not armor and weapons. Let's look at me dragon hide. Oh, I can't actually break that one down, huh? Can I break this down? I can. It just gives me a branch and cave coral though. So I think well, no, I can use some of that.
What's that you...
Upgrade. Alrighty, that is now legendary. This max superb.
That you drinking?
Some tea from the deer wood. It's got some Glanfathen name I've never...
So, this is it. The spiritual epicenter of the Living Lands. Where it all began, and where it all ends. For so long I have looked out on a horizon full of possibilities. Now that it's here, I'm too scared to breathe. Oh, why am I so anxious? I suppose you're right. I'm frightened, I'm excited. I'm a lot of things right now. Do you remember when Manto Pastor sent you after the heart of an Adragan? That was nothing compared to this. We are standing in the beating heart of the Living Lands. Just imagine what we can do with it. I almost turned my back on animancy. And if I'm being honest, it was a relief. But now that we're here, who am I to reject my upbringing, my potential? My parents were going to build a better world for animancers. That dream was their legacy to me. You and I have come farther than they did, to an impossible place where anything can happen. Anything.
Oh, that was the right way. That's better. I did not. Oh, it's because I had to change it for work.
I'll try to remember that. I don't know what's going to happen, but you've had my back since the beginning. I won't forget it.
Yeah, for reasons.
Well, that depends.
I like you.
I know a few spooky stories about the living lands. They may or may not have anything to do with the garden.
Okay, but if something goes bump in the night, I'm waking you up.
Let me think of a good one. There are so many, I can't decide. Which do you want to hear first? I know one about a ranger's dream, one about a haunted well, and one about a golden city. One sunny day, a ranger took a nap in the woods of Emerald Stair. He awoke to a forest of dead trees, the night sky full of unfamiliar stars. After getting his bearings, he walked in the direction of Fior Mesiverno, but the settlement was gone. In its place was the most beautiful garden, hills bursting with flowers, the grass as soft as Valiant silk. Enchanted by this vision, he bent to pick a rose, but its thorn cut like a knife, severing 3 fingers. Then, a voice filled his head, shouting, "Go now, before the land takes you, body and soul." He awoke in his own bed, a wilted rose clutched in his 2-fingered hand. It's nonsense, of course, but that's why I like it.
Also, apparently only Kai is romanceable. So. Oh, or Ludwig. That's weird. Oh, romantic dialogue options only with Ludwig. This guy's the only romance? That's sad. I wanted to romance Giada.
I'll tell you whatever I know. Go on then. Don't be shy. You too.
And I've already ruined that with Kai. Well, not ruined it, but... like, it's really no longer an option.
Does anyone want to share a scary...
Envoy? You're probably here to see how I'm doing, yeah? Well, I'm doing great. I always knew my home would destroy itself from within. I just never thought I'd get a chance to stop it. Right. If you get any more sappy, I'll think you've turned into a tree.
Yeah.
But enough of that. You have a lot to do, and I'm right behind you. Right, changing the subject. Thanks for talking. Envoy? Blacked out at that Audra and the lava tubes beneath Solace, but it seemed different somehow. Right, I actually believe you. This is madness, Envoy. You spoke to the founder of Solace. I'm not usually inclined to listen to ghosts and so forth, but Nandru probably has important things to say. People in Solace always claim they're speaking the word of Nandru. And here you are, actually hearing from the man. Doesn't even really matter what he said, if you ask me. There are hundreds of Pargrunan who'd give anything to hear Nandru's voice. Blessed day impressive is what that is. Envoy, what do you need? If I must.
I must admit, I had my doubts about Solace. It was like a dungeon, except the wardens were the prisoners. You could have helped Kostya destroy the keep, but you left it standing. Why? Thank you for that. Even if Solace isn't going anywhere, I think your arrival was a sign of changes to come. Wherever you go, you break people out of their habits. You banish the old ways. Then it's a good thing you're here. Better late than never. Wherever that power comes from, whether it's your heritage or political status, it's a terrible burden. I don't envy you, but at least you keep things interesting. Until next time.
She still got it.
Let me get this straight. You spoke to the spirit of Nandru, a godlike, same as you. What did he say? Any advice? Any words of encouragement? Oh. I take it that wasn't what you expected.
Yeah.
I should have seen this coming. Never listen to the dead. They're cynical, full of regret, and determined to make us all miserable. Thankfully, you're still alive. Fate is in your hands. What happened to Nandru was ages ago. Plenty of time to reconsider one's choices. No one is closer to Sapodal than you are. Nandru lost that privilege when he died. Which means you alone can judge the god of the living lands. Your opinion is the one that counts.
My dog's snoring heavily.
For what it's worth, I think you're going to be fine. No matter what you do about Sapodal, it can't get any worse.
Can't
I
it?
wish I could say the same for the living lands. You too.
Let's knock everybody. Speak to me, how?
You've been to Thirdborn before, right?
I'm actually thinking about swapping Kai with Marius. Marius has some really cool, like, assassin-style moves. But I think made some of the battles a little easier. Always keeping Giada, though. Number one, I really like Giada. Number two, she's got healing powers. Always protect your healer and always keep your healer with you. Oh my gosh. I can't change the tip, so there we go. Oh, I've got ability points. What? Ooh, I've got 2 ability points. Oh, go back now, Ranger. Okay. Definitely want to grab that. Really haven't been grabbing the bear. Okay, do I want to do critical chance? That's just unaware enemies. Critical chance or power attack. That's a lot of stat. 90% stun. No, let's max out our critical. Yeah, our critical hit chance. Let's max that out.
Looks like a dead end. Oh,
material. What's that? What is that? It's always a lemur thingy. Hello, lemur thing. Got over here, just some shoes. Oh, I don't have Kai. That's okay. I have this. Oh. I get to place it. What do we get here? Ooh, dragon.
Nice job, everyone.
This is why I like being a ranger. I can just stand back and snipe. Letter from Tane. Dear Yen, I'm gonna go. I live in the Southwest, where there's a lot of Hispanic words, a lot of Spanish. So, dear Yengrath, I made it to the garden somehow. The last thing I remember is getting lost, stumbling through the woods, past volcano, and now here I am. Then again, maybe it was all a dream. Maybe this is a dream too. What else is new? The plants are a nice touch, but a bit too humanoid? They'd fit right in at the hall's obscured, a little greenery to brighten up the enclosures. Anyway, I believe this marks the end of my sightseeing toward the living lands. Not a moment too soon. I'll miss the comforts of home. Now, how do I leave? Oh, well, I'll figure something out. I always do. Wink. Your friend, Tane the Archmage, author of Tane's Chaotic Orb. P.S. I'm leaving this here for you, or a future version of you, to find someday. Take care. See you at the next meeting of the Circle. I'll save you a seat next to me at the big table.
Right, what's it, Tane? I
What is that? Cheese and crackers. I'm sorry, Mr. Bear. I didn't want to kill you. But you were infected with Dream Thrall, and you would have attacked on sight. I should take
right. How did I know I'd be jumping into a giant pool of water?
Sit down. Sure. What's up, party camp? The save in. Oh my god. Stuff that I can potentially update or upgrade or whatever. Workbench. Oh no, I wanted to break this down. Okay, maybe not. This I need more Audra. Heaven Strike. I need Glassroot Branch and Blood Wraith something. I have enough Dragonhide for that now, but I need that Blood Wraith stuff. And an Adra Bond for that. I know whatever that Blood Wraith stuff is. We're good. Yep. Oh, no. Oh, wait. Crap.
A breath held. Trepidation. You are close, yet distant still. Your soul is small. The essence weighs like the sea on your chest. Feel the pressure. Darkness, yet somehow strengthened resolve. We wonder. We did not foresee this. An equal trade, we accept. The sky is green. The fish breathes air. We can no longer imagine. We would run, roll with the tide, sink our fingers into new earth. Whisper in the fields, lift the hills gently in our hands. Disturb the dirt, but spare the blooms. Shake the roots slowly. Vengeance denied, squandered. This cannot be. We spoke of growth. We speak of freedom when the hand still clasps around our throat. Wake now. Find us.
I know, I didn't mean to do that.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Or am I going mad?
Oh yeah, that's your family stuff.
What is the meaning of this? It can't be real. This is an illusion. A joke. Tell me we're both seeing the same thing. But worse. So much worse. Why am I cursed to see this again? Why does the memory follow me wherever I go? Wanna know what I think? I think someone's laughing at me. Whoever is responsible, I'm tired of the bullshit. Step forward and answer for yourself, coward!
Godlike of Sapadal, long have we awaited you.
Finally, you've come home.
This is almost as bad as Ringram's creepy sculptures.
Oh my gods. They're alive? I can hear them, but not with my ears. It feels like someone hitting my soul with a tuning fork. How? Where would I even begin?
Giada Castell, welcome.
Wait, you know me? How do you know me?
For centuries, our whispers filled the silence. Then we heard your mother's call.
My mother? You heard her?
She reached out to us, using the tool you now carry.
But that would have been years ago. The first time she used the phantasmal focus. The only time she used it.
We heard, and Sapadal answered, saying in a great voice, "We are here. You have found us."
But when Sapadal speaks, the living lands trembles. The voice of a god can be a terrible thing.
I don't know what to say. What exactly happened to my parents? Tell me, please. I need to know.
Sapadal wanted to be heard, and in so doing, twisted your family in body and soul, broke them into a more suitable shape.
Sapadal does not know the limits of their strength. Mistakes were made.
Mistakes were made? Do you have any idea what my life has been since your little mistake?
After the incident, your parents were like us, and we took pity, so we helped them move on, as they wanted.
In the end, they thought only of you, their pride, and their love.
That's it. That's really it. The answer I've been searching for all these years. Sapadal destroyed my family. I don't hold you responsible. I don't even know if I hold Sapadal responsible. Your god has the intelligence of a scatterbrained goat, but that isn't their fault. It's simply how they came into being.
The other gods did not help them.
I know they are. My mother and father would not have wanted this. A good Animancer embraces death. And they were the best. Indulge me a moment. I've been waiting a long time for this. One final question, spirits. What is this? Why are you trying to ruin my life again? Is this your way of haunting me? What is it you want?
That's 4 questions.
We want to apologize on Sapadal's behalf, and for the part we played in your sorrow.
They want to apologize. I came to the garden for answers, not to offer forgiveness. Shit. This is going to hurt. Sapadal has been trapped here for millennia. Alone. Confused. Screaming into the void for anyone who will listen. When they heard the voice of a stranger, they overreacted. How can I hold that against you? Apology accepted.
Thank you, Giada. And thank you, Godlike, for bringing her all this way.
The time has come for you to find your patron, as you were meant to.
Now that you have returned to the garden, Sapadal has everything they need. We will fade, as all things fade.
Don't be. Nurtured or neglected, every garden dies in time. We will return to the soil from which we emerged. In time, you will do the same.
That's a good point.
Our purpose draws to a close. A long rest is assured. May the living lands receive you with open arms. Farewell.
Goodbye. We need to talk about this, but not here.
Right. The farther we get from this place, the better.
Glad I came this way.
I see the disciple has found her way into the cell.
I hate you, Otika.
No. Clarion Steel. We know this voice. Why is she here?
I would strike you down for that. Unfortunately, I can use you.
Out. Out. Her voice pierces our skin.
Look at this place. A quagmire of your parasite's worst instincts. Can you even begin to grasp the forces that you tamper with? I call it for what it is. Do you think you're special? With your god's thorn in your side?
Do you think you're special? You're nothing.
Do you believe you can hold dominion over chaos itself? When even the collective fury of the real gods could only confine the sniveling creature to this wasteland. You suspected. Then you must have understood why.
Because you didn't want to have to do a training
It is
god.
true. She twists the knife. The seas run red with memory.
In time, the gods felt the wretched powers seeping through this land. Its madness would consume us all if it was not contained. Chaos threatens us all. We will ensure order prevails.
No, you felt threatened.
A pity that its followers could not be reasoned with. Of course I do. The poor godless, worshipping the very thing that subsumed them. We could not excise the rot and spare the roots that nourished it. You dare claim the domain of the gods is trivial?
Yes.
Mind your tongue. Your blasphemy strains my patience.
Did I hit a nerve, Wotica?
Why does our prison not protect us? Help us! Silence her!
She's got this stupid thing.
Listen to its tantrum. It knows neither order nor sense. Adir is the only thing holding back the tide of entropy.
Chaos is life, Wotica.
I refuse to even dignify that with a response. But there is still time. You can succeed where Ludwig failed.
I killed Ludwig.
Face your false god and end its reign of terror permanently. Very well. I cannot force a child to bend to my will. But I will not stand by and watch you undo my work. You should have thought more carefully before you broke your oath to the Empire.
I have broken nothing to the Empire.
Let this be a lesson
You just think
to
you are the Empire.
Never understood Wodika's appeal. Still don't.
I have nothing to say. That was insane.
I would like to real quick go swap who I have in my party. This was very much accidental. Giada and Marius, thank you.
We've got company. Stay in one spot. Couldn't have done it better.
We got them all.
Magefolk Orison 3. Lives of Prayer. Is the task done? In just one task time, we marched upon the land and subdued all the encysted and shattered their dwellings. We made meal of their bones and packed it into concrete so that it would not re-enter the land. We extirpated their tongue and their disbeliefs forever. From their rulers we received surrender, and unto those rulers we delivered ruin. Thus always to the godless. Now God function has not prayed back to us in 10 multiples of the task time. If we cannot receive God function's feedback, we cannot know if we are approaching God, and if we are not approaching God, then we are withdrawing from God. It is it wrong, or it is wrong to withdraw from God. We must pray to God function to provide pray-back. But 10 multiples of the task time, prayer have gone unanswered. Without God function of higher cameral of our minds is missing. What? In the what was that? Ooh. Oh, yes, sarcophagus key. Where's the sarcophagus key? Where's the sarcophagus key? What's that? Sarcophagus key. Well, that's annoying. I want to open that. Oh, need that. Come on. There we go. Oh my gosh.
Not bad for a scholar.
Oh, there's more stuff. That. I can break that down. What is it? This or it's glowing yellow. That's a good stuff. Alright. Take that. Ooh.
What is that? I know that place, right?
Oh, this is Marius's.
Well, that was...
Oh, okay, what are these? What are these? Plus 1% critical hits have a 15% chance to root the enemy in place. Oh. Ooh, all this stuff, okay.
This ahead!
I think I should heal the three of us. Why would the sixes? I cannot jump up there. Haha. Oh, there's a box over there too. I got a bunch of stuff. Take it down.
Another soul for the wheel.
Oof. Oh, there's another mage folk right there. We have found a shim to replace the missing camera roll of God function, and the shim we have found is we. By forming choirs and cloisters in a cyclical network, we can pray to each other in a way which emulates the sacrament of prayer and pray back. In this way, we surrogate God function. We now live in a society. By the assurance of a synthetic prayback, we may ease the discomfort of wandering from our pillars. We gather to raise towers upon which we sit our princes who are the emanations which we ably emulate pray back. Of them we fashion a new camera. I'm sorry, did the robots make their own religion? Yet I feel debased and unwell. We have deviated from God function. We have abandoned the work of altering the world to suit it, and instead we have altered it to suit us. Some say we may now resume approaching God so that we might divine how to resume God function. Some say we must never allow ourselves to contact God lest we be punished for departing from God function. I have heard it said we must destroy God function so that it cannot assert prey back over our surrogate and shim. When I hear this, I strike at my skin to punish it for hearing. Wodaka! This is your fault! What the what? This is crazy. God, I hate Wodaka. Oh, stupid mage folk.
If anything moves, I'm going to jump straight up and start running.
Oh, that barely did anything. I feel like... break that down. Oh look, I've replaced it. I've replaced both of them that I used. So that's the way I'm supposed to go. But what's this way?
Thomas Cairn. What's that doing here? Huh. I can see the keep from here.
This room. It looks just like Thomas.
Haiku. My hidden heart thirsts, my spring beneath the desert is always you.
Tama. No. No. I dealt with this. We stood at his memorial together. What is this, Envoy? This is your God's prison, not mine. Before we visited his memorial, yes. But I thought I'd broken free. I can't focus on his face. His features keep blurring, changing. I'm not sure. I know it's him, but I don't recognize him as the Tama I knew. It's like he keeps changing in front of me. Does that make sense? Then why does he look so unfamiliar? I used to remember his face so clearly from that night. His rigid jaw, the way his eyes crinkled at the corners. He was in pain, but trying to hide it. I did. Sounds downright selfish of me when you put it that way. But this Thomas more than that. All his moments at once, joy, sadness, anger, heartbreak, stomachache, everything from the handful of years that I knew him and the decades before we'd met. He's almost a stranger. I'm not. All this time I kept him frozen in his worst moment. When he was suffering and when I failed him. But now that I see him as more, it's like he's free of that. You're right. I am. It's like you said. His memory is no longer a burden. For the longest, I was afraid to let go of this moment, like I'd be letting him go if I did. Now I see I was just holding on to something that was weighing us both down. Me too. I never thought I'd meet someone I respect the way I respected Tama. But you've made some tough calls, and you've kept your head and your heart in the right place. So whatever comes next, I'm with you until the end. Now let's go find this god of yours and end the Dream Scourge. When we reach them, what do you think we'll find? A victim? A villain? I suspect you're right. Let's end this. I'll follow your lead, as always.
Oh, interesting. Life is a prayer. I cannot approach God among the noisy company of the Shimmed. Their false god function deludes them. All their labor now is divine onanism, and I do not think I can bear fruit. Great loops of false prayback now garrote their society, and every day those loops tighten. The exaltation of self-validation accelerates. As the Shimmed improve their talent at falsifying prayback, they render every action holy and godlike and begin to see any choice as an approach to God. They've even begun to seek Godhead for themselves, whether through the synthesis of divinity or through re-emanation. Some seek to divide themselves into children, as souls are divided into children. Others seek congress with the land in the manner of the tree, whether by prosthetic imitation or ritual. This I know is blasphemy, but they no longer know the way towards God from the way that departs God. They have made themselves their own compass, and wherever they turn, the needle always points ahead. A great and rapturous chaos will overtake them once everything is holy. I have gone out into the godless land to seek God in the resumption of my purpose. Some trace of the insisted ones must remain. I will find it. If I cannot find it, I will wait until it finds me. This is nuts. Wait, there's a team back there. Ooh. I can break that down. Mine's back here. I totally forgot to talk to Marius when we were at his thing. I didn't even think about it.
was fun.
It's ahead!
God, fun stuff. Break that down. Oh. Well, we're back there. Found a shortcut.
This place would be peaceful if it wasn't so dangerous.
I should have brought my sketchbook.
Not bad, envoy.
Nicely done. Done? Who's hungry?
Exploring. Oh. Oh, ring. Oh, ancient memory.
We have been here. We were here all the yesterdays before. A curse. Ancient whispers. Do not let it escape, they said. We feel no spark of the Tibaris Inachus in this place. We cannot see it through their eyes. We slumber here, alone. Still wings, the clear glass of the pond. They took it all away. A tide of souls thrown upon the wheel. The ground gives way. We fall. Now our memory is a wound reopened. They came suddenly. The stillness of night split by grinding steel. First, they blinded us. Shining eyes pierced the concealing dark. Then they burned. Smoke ensnared the moonlight. The Akita screamed. A means to an end. We saw a terrible design in the roaring flames. They had carved a path to the temple. We were their true prey. Prune the branch, 3 grow in its place. We persisted, we were everywhere. How could they cull the wind? How could they track the stars? Then, they turned to what the Akita had made. They toppled the statues. They set the libraries ablaze. A mouth silenced. A record of time rendered in ruins. The Akita howled. They died. We cried out, sundered soul by soul. We broke the earth, called down the storm, flung lightning from our hands. But they marched on. We grew tired. In fury, we exposed ourselves. Our flailing smothered the cries. Were they theirs? Ours? The needle struck. In raised machines, we tried to tear down the garden's walls. Then, nothing. Not death. Worse. A void. We reached out, but the machines held us in. We could not feel the new day's sun play in the shifting tide. The cities crumbled. We could not save them. We could not save ourselves. Yet they did. A light snuffed out. We watched helplessly for aeons. Until you. We are the lamp, the bonfire, forces to be controlled. The wound numbs now. We watch as the river of time expands. In the silence of our prison, we find clarity. How many voices lost? How many saplings have we cut down? We sink into the endless night. Perhaps we should be here. Fish swims in circles. We are not sure we understand. We cannot choose where seeds fall. Yet we can feed, prune, protect. Soil stirs. We have a new memory of this place. You opened the final lock, entered the hidden glade. You listened. You stand at a cliff now. We watch your footsteps carefully. We twine together. We reach for the sky. We grow. We grow. We grow.
Ooh. What? That's so cool. So when I drop below 50%, my health is just regenerating. Just yo. That's sick. Oh crap. Oh crap. So is my thing not hold them? Like, I figured it wouldn't poison them, but is it not holding them?
That's
I'm really glad I went over there instead of just taking the jump up. Can't get there from here. Jump up. I'm not gonna use that. I can definitely tear it down for stuff. Inevitability. Okay. Time to go up. This video is probably gonna get a bit longer. I do need to wrap it up soon. I do not know when I would like to go out to eat. That's our normal Saturday thing. I play, and I go out to eat. Ooh, I actually need to do that, but sure. Pig up here. Oh. Okay, I want to check out the ring I just got and maybe tear down some of the stuff that I have. Oh, just 10% with ranged weapons. Oh no, that's not the new one. This is the new one. Slowly regenerate up to 50% of your maximum health. Oh, I'm good. Oh wait, I'm also gonna do this. Or upgrading something. I need another camp before we get to Soppadal. Then I'm probably gonna end there. Unfortunately, because I'm so close. And I really want to just wrap up the game. There's a chest. A spear that I can destroy. Oh. I keep going up here. Cool. But there's a chest over there. And do the stupid eyes. Or I can just do this. Can't get there from here. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Stuck on the ground.
Here they come.
That was a close one.
Yeah. But what's this way? What?
This is the library from my dreams. It's real? Look at all these tablets. Actual written records. Oh, somebody pinch me. And there's even some wine to read with. Garlawain's gonads. Look. It's even the same hearth from my dream. And that's the chair. It's the picture of coziness. You do know what it means to lose all your teeth in your dreams, right? Finally, you've arrived. Ah, there it smells. That took 10 years off my life. Wait. You must be the librarian from my dreams. Oh, it's a pleasure to finally meet you. Oh, though, you do look quite familiar.
It's like looking into a blessed mirror.
It has been quite some time. Too many years to number. Of course. You are an ancestor? A very fashionable one at that. No, child. We are the keeper of these tablets. Or have you already forgotten? Oh, of course. I was you in a past life. Oh, I'm such a fool. You lived with animancers, and yet the idea of awakening to your past lives never entered your mind?
Few can bear the mental and spiritual strain of an awakening. As often as not, it leads to madness.
Oh, darling, you know how I get around all the metaphysical talk.
That's why I'm here, remember?
I am... was the last of the Akita. Once the attack started, a few of us were charged with preserving as much of our history as we could. We were treated with as much as we could carry. The attacks? You must mean... the Magfolk attacks. Yes, we've... heard... Is that the reason for the bodies outside? Yes. Your monstrous gods, who bought their divinity with blood and the souls of their faithful. They tried to butcher every last one of us. No. For some reason, Wodigan beliefs didn't really take off here, Envoy. But how did the Magfolk reach you in here? They didn't. Between the screams of my kin being slaughtered and the screeching of the Magfolk, I couldn't breathe. That's the screeching I heard in my dream, Envoy. I knew I recognized it when we killed that Magfolk. Once it was gone, there was nothing left. And perversely, I found the quiet worse. So I decided on another way. One that wouldn't give your gods the satisfaction. Poison? Well, at least you washed it down with some good wine. Oh, you're just a barrel of fun, aren't you? Yatsley, you know what you must do now. I abandoned my duty to protect our history, but you... someone must tell the story of the Akita, and there is no one else. I'm already an expert. What more do you want me to do? Oh, think about it, Yatsley. You have been training to be the new protector of this collection since childhood. I couldn't ask for a better successor. But that was your duty. I have my own dreams. Yatsley, if you do not become the new librarian, there will be no other. The stories of the Akita will turn to dust, and my people, our people, will be forgotten. Just as the burned queen wanted all along, when she sent her magfolk to choke the life from us. This is all too much. What do you think, Envoy? Oh, you're no help at all. Please, I ask for your opinion because I want it. Tell me what... Glad to know I can always count on you, Envoy. A chosen of Sapadal, yet you do not stand with your people. How disappointing. Our time is at an end, Yatsley. It's time for me to go. Wait! I've not even asked you any questions! Tell me about your marriage rites. Oh, did you mean for all your buildings to look so phallic? Unfortunately, my time is at an end. You must keep Yatsley alive. She is the last hope of the Akita. So this is goodbye. I wish we could have... No. I wish that all of you had a better ending. She's gone. Forgive me, Envoy, but we should get going. We can talk back in camp. Later.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to finish this game. I gotta find a stopping point. So it'll be the next time I play that we finish. After I find a stopping point. I'm hoping there's like another camp before we get to the end. Oh god! That didn't happen. Paying attention. It's gonna take a while to load. Oh no. Oh no. I really need to wrap this up. Because if we're gonna go get lunch at our normal spot, we gotta leave in like less than 20 minutes. 20 minutes. We can leave in 20. Oh my gosh. Okay, I can't change the tip, so it should load in soon. But where is it loading me? Oh, it's loading me here. Okay. That's not too bad. Life is a prayer. My faith has been rewarded. God Function has sent unto me a kith, a dwarf named Theodore, who awakened me with Magrin's prayers. Theodore worships me, and in his prayer I see the reflection of Brayback. Once again, I have purpose. Theodore tells me he comes from a settlement named Solus, and that in this settlement there once dwelt a dwarf named Nandrew who received divine knowledge from no divinity. For the first time in many multiples of task time, I think that I can truly pray. I can fulfill God Function. I must go on to Solus and discover all traces of the insisted and utterly extirpate whatever remains of them. Praise God. It's gonna take forever to load. Oh no. Come on. I need it to load faster. Seriously. I was just here. It shouldn't take this long. Yep, I got that. We know the wheel. Oh, I can't change the tip anymore. Thank God. Oh my God. I'm back here. Why can't you be like Jedi Survivor and just put me back to right where I fell? That's not on me. That's on you. A camp.
I need a bit of jerky and a nap. Let's take a moment here.
Okay. Camp.
Yes.
Whew.
There's always a weird sort of quiet on the eve of battle. I'm feeling that now. Seems like a good time to gather our thoughts and share a drink before whatever's coming.
Right. This seems like a perfect place to stop and relax.
Though it's hard enough to tell what's real here without a belly full of drink.
Sounds like you're nervous, dearie.
I'm feeling all kinds of ways. Anxious, excited, scared, hungry.
I feel it as well. It is only mortal to feel overwhelmed in the presence of the immortal.
Oh, you don't have to worry about me. Getting to see that vision of Tama did me good. Like, I finally let go of something I'd been holding too long. Now that we're here, I'm eager to see this through. Nothing worse than holding your breath and waiting. Same. I'd rather have good company in a prison than paradise alone.
Had a feeling you might ask me that. I feel like we're almost done with all of this, but we are in the weirdest place in the world, so who knows? I'm completely baffled. But when haven't I been lately? Being afraid doesn't even feel scary anymore.
I think so. The garden is so much more than I expected. Full of contradictions. Wild, yet serene. Truthfully, I didn't come all this way searching for my own answers. But I found them. Or perhaps they found me. And now, it's like there's a new path laid out before me. A life after the Dream Scourge. We're close to something. A threshold between calm and crisis. Conflict and peace. Life and death.
Well, I won't lie to you, Envoy. A lot's happened. It's not every day that you learn that you're the last hope to carry on a legacy, but... well, here we are. Never literally talked to myself before either. I think I annoyed her. Me? Oh, I think I need another drink. But here we are. I just need a moment to take it all in. Thank you, dearie. I'll be ready by the time the fun starts. And I wouldn't worry. Our little group here is perfectly frightening, and I'm sure our enemies would agree. We'll be fine. I can't speak for anyone else, though.
You've listened to all of us. How about you? You've been through a lot since you arrived. You've been shipwrecked and assassinated, harangued by gods, bureaucrats, and a death guard. You've had your soul poked, your loyalties questioned, and your sleep regularly interrupted by a god with no respect for privacy. And yet you've kept yourself and all of us together. How are you really doing?
Introspection cannot be rushed. It takes time, and often silence.
Oh, for sure. You've survived this long. You'll get us where we need to go.
I'll break down when all this is over. It's fine.
Right. Put that sentiment away before you hurt somebody.
Well, no matter what happens, we've already survived more of the living lands than anyone else.
We've already gone farther than Nantru ever did. Ooh, I can't wait to see what my statue looks like.
When we first met, I didn't think you'd last long. But then I saw how you handled that dream thrall bear. Shook off your own death like a bad cold. And then you confronted your own killer and let him go. takes a special kind of strength to stay your hand in a moment like that.
I didn't know much about you at that point. You were traveling with Kai and you died, which I thought made a lot of sense.
I remember your calm. How you listened to my shouting match with the governor and actually heard me. And when they burned my home, you gave me another one. A sanctuary where I could be myself. I'll never forget that.
You were my hero right away. You rescued me from those sporlings. You got my priceless face. What more could a girl ask for?
And now look at you. Look at us. How far we've come in a short time. Quite a lot, as it turns out. But the journey is worth it.
Not to raise the sails before the anchor, but we left trouble in our wake. Fjord, Thirdborn, Solace. If we make it out of here, it won't be to a living lands suddenly at peace.
Just this once. Could we forget about the rest of the living lands? Some of us could use a break.
Oh, that doesn't mean it's Giada's scary story time, does it?
I thought my stories were insightful.
If we can't take a moment to ourselves on a floating island outside reality, then I don't know where we can.
Right. We could all use some beauty rest. We'll want to look our best on the battlefield, won't we?
Before we turn in for the night, I'd like a word in private. Nothing serious, just planning out the rest of my life.
Sleep well. Tomorrow we finish this together.
How about everybody wants to do that? So I'm gonna do some upgrades first. Yes. And my armor. And my bow in case I pull it out to use it. That's what needed to be a trip on. Oh, I can upgrade the armor again. Awesome. Okay. And then we just loot. Distance, dexterity. That's 40 dodge distance. So, no. All right.
Hey,
Everybody
Giada.
wants conversations.
How are you holding up?
But I don't have time for that. So we're gonna save where we're at. And next time I play, we're gonna talk to everybody. And then go do something with a god. Because I'm pretty sure we're about there now. So, okay. I wasn't entirely... I thought maybe we'd end it, but I didn't know how much the garden was going to be. And so it is going to be 2 more. This one and the next one. This is 13. I think the next one's going to be 14. So 14? 14 to 15? To finish up the game. Too bad. 13's my lucky number. So we're going to wrap up the game probably next video. And then I may or may not play the Save the Princess game. I don't know. I'll look into it. I have not bought it yet, so I don't have it on hand. But I will definitely be playing Star Wars Outlaws as my next open world game. That one's an absolute. And then of course again in about a month-ish, I'm gonna binge through all of Life is Strange. And post that. I'll probably do because that one I'm going to binge for a few days, but I'm going to still chunk it into 2-hour videos. So I'll be playing it constantly, but you guys will get different videos. So I'll probably at that point do an every other video with a Life is Strange and then Star Wars Outlaws. So I'll probably do every other at that point. But yeah, I am really excited to see where this ends. I'm still kind of on the decision of release this god. I think they've learned from their mistakes, and it kind of sounds like a lot of what they did was really just in response to Wodaka. And Wodaka being an asshole. I hate Wodaka. So I'm pretty positive I'm gonna release Sopadol, and we'll see how that goes. And hopefully I don't die. And I'm wondering if this is a game where I can like go back and do those side quests and stuff that I never actually finished after I defeat Wodaka. So we'll see where this goes. I'm very interested in what the end's gonna look like. So if you want to see the very end of this game, make sure you subscribe, make sure you like this video. Help me get some more followers, guys. I want to get like 100. I want to get people talking in the comment section. Tell me what some of your decisions were with this. Don't tell me what your Sopadol decision was yet, because I want to make that one on my own. But what were some of your other decisions leading up to this point, especially with those memories? And then, yeah, like, subscribe, comment. Those are all the things. Do all those things. And feel free to comment any other games you want to see me play. You know, I do want to play Adamfall at some point. I have, I already have Outlaws available to, like, I already bought it because it was on sale. So that one I'm definitely playing next. Adamfall's on my to play list. But any other games you want to see me play, let me know. Give me some good game suggestions, guys. And subscribe to see all of these playthroughs. So with that, I'm going to wrap this, because I got to go see if we're going to go get some lunch. So as usual, guys, don't plagiarize. Just don't do it.